Hey guys, welcome back to MathsCube. Today I'm going to the second question from the International Advanced Level Pure Mathematics P2. So without further ado, let's get started. A curve has equation y equal to x cube minus x square minus 16x plus 2. So that's a function. And in the A part, they ask us to find, using calculus, find the x coordinates of the stationary points of the curve. So guys, they're asking us to use calculus, or if you don't know, in simple words, calculus basically is pointing towards the differentiation or integration, you can say, but in this question we'll mainly focus on the differentiation. So what we have to do first is write down the whole function, and there you go. Y is equal to x cube minus x square minus 16x plus 2. So just copy and paste it down here, and then what you guys need to do is differentiate this function. So to differentiate, what we take is dy by dx. So we are differentiating y with respect to x. So our first differential, you can say, for x to the power cube will be, so if you guys, or if someone doesn't know how to differentiate a function, basically if I take the example of this here, that's y is equal to x to the power n. There you go guys. Now to differentiate this, what I'll do is, you have to take the power, which is n here. In this case the power is n, and just multiply it with the number here. So the number multiplied with x, or number before x, is 1, because we don't particularly write it. So n will be multiplied with 1, which will be n itself, and we will have our x value here, and the power will be subtracted to 1, or it will decrease to 1. So there you go. That's our formula for differentiating. So x cube will become 3x square. There you go. So that's 3 minus 1, that becomes 2. So our power is 2 minus, and again x square, differentiating x square will give us 2x, and 2 minus 1 will become 1. We don't have to write in 1 there in the power. We already know that x is raised to the power 1, and then we have 16x, so that'll become minus 16. Guys, remember that whenever anything is raised to the power x, or if we even if we differentiate 16 to the power x, so we have 16 to the power x to the power 1. There you go. So the power is 1, and 1 is multiplied with 16, and then that's 16, and then the power is subtracted by 1 itself. So we are left with x to the power 0. So if you remember your indices, that x to the power 0 is equal to 1. So we are left with 16 into 1, that's 16, and a differential of a normal number is nothing but 0, and we don't need to write that. Always remember, we are differentiating with respect to x, so our differential is 3x square minus 2x minus 16. So guys, remember, we haven't finished our answer yet. The other thing that we have to find is the x coordinates of the stationary points of the curve. So guys, one trick to find the stationary points of any function here, so basically if you have written over here, or if you reached here, you have basically accumulated 2 marks out of 4. So 2 more marks are for finding the x coordinates, which will be 2, I guess, because that's a second degree polynomial. So what we'll do here to find the x coordinate is set this differential equal to 0. There you go, and this has formed a quadratic function. So now we can find the x coordinates by I'll just bring my calculator up and show you. So this trick just helps you to find the coordinates from the quadratic function easily. So just go into the mode setup, and then just press the 5th button, which is the equation 1, and go on to find the 3rd one, which is the second polynomial. If you are finding for the cube, then go for the 4th function. So I'll go for the 3rd one, and there you go. I have some alphabets here, A, B, C. So my A is the first function, which will be this one. There you go. And our, just write it down, just plug it in. There you go. Just press equal. That it is. A is 3, B is minus 2. Guys, remember the sign. We have to enter the sign as well. And our C is minus 16. And press again, and you'll find out that our first x value is 8 upon 3, and our second x value is minus 2, There you go, and we are done with the first part. 4 marks easily scored. Moving on to the B part. So the B part asks us to justify by further calculus the nature of all of the stationary points of the curve. So to solve this question, we have to understand what they're basically asking us. They're asking us to further differentiate by using this word further calculus the nature of all the stationary points of the curve. The stationary points we got were for the first differential, and now what we'll do is we'll differentiate one more time. So if you people remember, our first differential was 3x square minus 2x minus 16. So if we differentiate again, how we can write it is like this. Just copy that. That's d square y upon dx square. Remember that, guys. That's the second differential, differentiating the function we have above again. There you go. So if we differentiate 3x square, basically 2 is multiplied with 3, which gives us 6, and then 2 is subtracted by 1, so we are left with 6x. And differentiating minus 2x, I just told you earlier, and it leaves us with 2. So our second differential is 6x minus 2. So guys, if you look at the marks here for the B part, we have a 3 marker question for where they ask us to find using the calculus for further calculus, and we did the second differential, so that's 1 mark. And now they say the nature of all the stationary points of the curve. So the stationary point we found for the first differential were x is equal to 8 upon 3 and minus 2. So what you can do is just plug in these values separately and just check what the result comes out. There you go. When I plug this 8 upon 3 here into the x, so 6 into 8 upon 3 will be 16, and that's minus 2, so I get 14. So my d square y upon dx square is equal to 14. And if we know our stationary points, that 14 is greater than 0, so this means that this is a decreasing function, or you can say minimum. So you can write that this function using 8 upon 3 is a minimum. And now the next thing what we'll do is we'll just plug in the second value we got for minus 2. So guys, when I plug minus 2 here, so 6 into minus 2 is minus 12, and minus 12 minus 2 becomes minus 14. So my d square y upon dx square is equal to minus 14, and if we look at it, that is less than, you can say less than 0. And we can say that this is an increasing function, or you can say that this is a max stationary point, you can say. There you go. Oops, there you go. That's max value here. And yep, we are done with the stationary points of the curve and for the calculus. So 3 marks gone here. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos from this series.